Hello. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. It is, hold on, let me check. It is April 16th. Yeah, April 16th. Oops. April 16th. Whoa, scary, isn't he? April 16th, Thursday, 2026. And how are you doing out there, people? I got some great news. Very good news. Actually, if you've been keeping up, the AC has not been working. But as you can see, but now we have a new AC unit. It is beautiful. I don't know what all these buttons do, but it is. I'll have to figure that out later. Yeah? Come with me. Oh, by the way, they put in a new everything in this closet too. So, yeah. And that dehumidifier was on 60. It is now on 55, still running. See? Running on low. So, yeah, I don't know what that's about, but okay, whatever. Come out with me while I go outside, shall we? See what the weather's like outside, because inside it may be 75 degrees, but outside it is, oh my gosh, it is hot. It is, oh no, Now I haven't even seen what the AC thingy is like over here. Oh, so that's what it's like, huh? There's the new one. Yep. Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing out there? Like I said, it is April 16th, Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow is a start of the weekend. And what a beautiful weekend it will be. I'm hoping, at least. Today, I don't have a, well, okay. Today, I do have a topic. The topic is revenge. Why? Too many people out there, kids in general, want to get revenge on certain people for doing certain things. Like brothers wanting to get revenge on their brothers for, whatever they do. Brothers wanting to get back at sisters for whatever wrong they think they did. It's wrong to get revenge, and yet us humans do it regularly. It's like if we get revenge, off of that, then great, I've done my job, right? Wrong. If you get revenge, you have not done any job. You've done Satan's job. He's the one that wants you to get revenge. God said in the Bible, turn the other cheek. If somebody slaps you, turn the other cheek. Let them slap you on the other side. That means that if somebody hurts you, if somebody, had done you wrong or something, turn the other cheek and let him do you wrong on him or her, do you wrong on the other cheek. Meaning also that you need not to, as I was talking to y'all about revenge. What is revenge? Revenge is getting back at each other for the things that you have or have not done yet. Revenge is not sweet. I mean, in the moment it might be, but in the long run it's not. Let me tell you, I should know. I tried to take revenge because of what people have done to me. I see now that taking revenge or doing something to that person because they are doing something to you is not the way to handle it. If someone's doing something to somebody, you gotta take, if somebody's doing something to you, whether it's online or not, take that and ignore it. Or report it to the right person. And I can say that now because it's something I have not done at the moment, and it's something I wish I had done. Thus, I would have been stayed with that certain company, if you will. But where I am now, where I'm at here, at this time, I'm happy. Can't cry over lost things. I can't cry over spilt milk because, if I did, the milk would never get cleaned up, right? Exactly. So the things you've done wrong, leave them in the past. Move on with the future. Help encourage others out there to get together with a Bible study or two. Speaking of Bible study, coming this Saturday, that's within 2 more days, I guess. Yeah, because today is Thursday. Yeah, 2 more days. There will be a full-fledged Bible study right here on my channel, out here, or maybe inside. I have not decided about that, but yeah, it's going to be, well, I'm not sure what it's going to be about. I might be doing one on taming the tongue because I've been there and done that and read a book about taming the tongue. It's an important topic about what to do when your tongue is like gabbing up and down, and speaking evil speech. Lashon hara. That is evil speech. Now, the flip side of that is, let's go on to a new topic here. A brief new topic, because I want to tell everyone that who watches my channel and not yet subscribe, that's okay, but they still watch. I want to tell you thank you. That's 11K views on my channel. Like, what? I am like shocked here. My brain is like doing a flip here. It's doing a Kabonkowitz or something. What? Kabonkowitz? Okay, yeah. I'll just go with that. Anyways, I overheard, okay, not overheard, but I know for a fact one cousin out there, well, quite a few cousins actually, sit down and actually take the time to watch my videos. Thank you. You don't know how much that means to me. I am overly grateful that you do sit there and watch me gabble on and talk and talk and talk about absolutely nothing sometimes, and yet you love watching me, like, cool, I know that guy, that's my cousin, and you can say that Midnight Metaphor is your cousin. Which, by the way, hello out there if you're watching. Good to see you out there watching me. I love it when you're watching. Tell your brother I said hello. Anyways, families are kind of funny that way. Not funny, weird, but funny, silly. Funny, well, I guess it could be funny, weird, at a sense, because you could have a stepdad and a real dad somewhere else, but have a stepdad who equally loves you and equally tries his best to do what is right for y'all. Or you could have a stepmom, or you could have only a mom, or only grandparents, whatever your family is. It's your family, and you need to, let's step back and think, what is a family? And as I say that, or as I ask that, the sun is starting to shine, which is a great thing. That means, well, to me, that means God is approving of what I'm trying to relay here. What is a family? Family can be either a YouTube family here, a real life, in real life family, also like mother, father, brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles, aunts, grandma, grandpa, grandparents is what I meant to say. Pets can be family too, which brings up another topic. And yes, I'm going to go right back to family after this. What is the strangest pet that you've ever had? I want the weirdest pet that you've ever had? Mine, I had two of them. Well, three actually. I had a potbelly pig, a pygmy goat, and a sugar glider. I would not recommend the sugar glider if you're wanting, like, oh, and two hooded rats. I love the two hooded rats. I'd recommend those. Those are ones that you can put in a cage. They're not loud at all. They are a responsibility that you have to take care of, but not a huge responsibility. And the potbelly pig was a simple joy for me to take care of. I loved him. Of course, when I went to college, my mama took care of him, but when I came back, and graduated from college, I took care of her. Her name was Iggy Pig. And we didn't really have a name for the pygmy goat. Actually, scratch that. We did. I just remembered. We call it Billy the Goat. Yeah. Not original at all, is it? Then we had a sugar glider. Well, quite a few. Hers and mine. And my mother's and myself. Sugar glider. We had two sugar gliders. Both sugar gliders had to be gotten rid of because I didn't know, what a pain in the rear they were to take care of, I was ready to take care of them, but, I didn't know exactly what went into this at that time. So, yeah, it went to a different home that knew what to do. So, then those hooded rats came. Man, I loved them. Like I said, definitely a chore, but if you're up for it, do it. Dixie and Pixie was a couple of my best friends that were pets. Other than Kelly, who was a dog, and she was also a very smart border collie dog. Red and white all over. I loved her. She played basketball with me. She was my friend when I had none. She went with me anywhere and everywhere, Now, when I was at a friend's house one time, my mother opened the door and said, "Go get Brian." And it was like a dead-end street, so when she came out to go get me, it was like a street that went down and then you turned around, so you would go back out the same way you came. It was a beautiful area, still is. I've been back there many times since leaving, since me being 52. So 52 and have two shoes. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. But yes, My dog Kelly was a special dog. Then I had a dog named Trixie. That was a special dog too. But anyways, what is your weirdest pets out there? That is your assignment for today. Tell me what your weirdest pets are that you've had. And if you haven't had pets, what was your weirdest drawing that you've ever drawn? You know, as a kid. And if you're currently a kid, what drawing have you drawn that was like, you know what it was, but other people were like, what is that? Have you ever had a drawing like that? I know I've had quite a few like that. And it was a drawing contest that I had with one of my other cousins here. June Edits, that's her YouTube channel. Go check her out. She's not doing YouTube anymore, but when she did, she was awesome. Her edits were awesome too. But when we were doing a drawing contest, and we were timed, so we did a drawing contest. And one day I'll catch it in a video. We were doing a drawing contest, and everything wrapped up, and she told me to go ahead and like view mine to her, and then her to me, and we'll flip on the count of 3. That rhymed. Anyways, so she flipped her piece of paper, which was mine, you know, the one I drew. The look upon her face. I mean, she was like, what is this? I'm like, well, it's a ballerina underneath a tree on a hill. She's like, doesn't look like that to me. So, with my inquiring minds wanting to know, I said, well, what does it look like? That was a big mistake. Because when I tell you, family, that she had a snappy comeback for that, she had a snappy comeback. She told me, looks like a dog. I'm like, come on, dog with 2 legs? She goes, well, it can happen. And then I look at her beautiful picture, not knowing what it is, but I guessed. I said, is it a Disney princess? She's like, no. I'm like, is it sort of like a Disney princess? She said, yes, sort of. I then said, Taylor Swift. She laughed and said, no. So it wasn't Taylor Swift. I said, I asked, is it Larry the Cable Guy? She giggled and said, who? I said, okay, I guess it's not that. Then she said, it starts with the letter R. And I go, oh, Rapunzel. Yeah. I'm like, isn't that a Disney princess? I don't know. Yeah, I guess. I said, well, you just said that it wasn't a Disney princess. She continues, oh, oops. Yeah. So, but my family is quite hilarious, all of them. Even the grown-ups that aren't trying to be sometimes. You know. Oh, let me tell you something. Little story that happened to me quite a few weeks back. So, well, okay. This first story had me there, but didn't happen to me. So a couple of weeks back, maybe a month ago back. No, like 4 or 5 weeks ago, actually. Or 6 or 7. One of my cousins, you know, here in the place I call home, here in Florida, I actually, I was sitting around the dinner table with my family, because we do dinner every Friday night, and I love it. You know, love the family dynamics because I love my family. It didn't always used to be that way. You know, I didn't understand a lot of the things that they were saying or doing or anything like that. Now, because I know God more, I know the Bible more, I know who Yeshua is, I know who Adonai is, you know, that kind of thing. I want to be around the family more. Simply because the head of that family actually knows a lot more about the Hebrew ways, the Jewish ways, than I do. And what is one way to learn more about things like that is actually to listen to people who know more. That is a good life lesson. Not just for y'all, but maybe for me too. Listen to those who are older and wiser. And then take that to heart and do it. Because you can't go around in life just hoping things will get better if you don't listen and do. You know. And I guess I'm being like a teacher of sort here, because there are certain times when I feel comfortable doing it in front of y'all. You know. And anyways, back to the family eating, family gathering there. And I include friends on this family gathering too. Because let's face it, if they love our family as much, then they should be considered family. But anyways, we were at this family dinner, and with that family dinner on a Friday night, we have grape juice. The adults have wine, but us kids have grape juice. I'm not calling myself a kid. It's just with the medications I have, I can't have wine. So that's the reason. But yeah, so we were in the middle of blessings and prayers and that kind of thing, and all of a sudden, one of my cousins accidentally knocks over his grape juice onto the table. He was, of course, embarrassed to have that happen, but you know, it all happens, and it's okay. I know his pain now, because 2 weeks after that, maybe 3 weeks after that, I did the same thing. I was trying to be slick by holding the grape juice in one hand, holding the book in the other hand, and turning the page with my mouth. Well, I guess you can figure out what happened after that. If not, let me tell you. So, since I was holding the book in one hand and the glass of grape juice in the other hand, I went to turn the page and the grape juice fell upon the pages of the book. Now, I cleaned up the book first because I wasn't concerned about me or anything else. I was concerned about that book more because it was a prayer book. It was a book of blessings and prayers and stuff like that, and it wasn't my book, so I wanted to clean it up as fast as I can, or as fast as I could. So yeah, it was clean. It gotten clean, and words are hard for me, people. It got clean, and it has got clean. It was cleaned up by me, and thank you for all those who are watching now, to family wise, who handed me like Kleenex or whatever, you know. Ooh, that's a beautiful bird. I see cardinals. Anyways, family. So I did my best to clean it up and everything, and then that was that. We carried on with the whole thing, and you know, I've learned not to be slick anymore like that. But last Friday, I had one of my favorite cousins. I say I have favorites. I don't play favorites in reality. I don't want to, anyways. I may play favorites, but I don't want to play favorites. Let's put it that way, okay? But one of the favorites that I like, you know, to have as a favorite, if I was playing favorites, this one would be one of my favorites. But where was I going with this? Memory is funny that way. You remember one thing, and then right when you were talking about it, you go on to another topic, forgetting what you were going to talk about. Yep, and then right as you like turn off the camera or go into the other room, like one time I forgot my water for the longest time in the kitchen because I just got done finished filling it up, And so I was going to go back into my room and sit down, only to figure out about 2 hours in that I don't have a drink of water because I was getting thirsty. And I'm like, why don't I have my water jug here? I just filled it. And so I got up again, made the same noise because I was getting up. And as old people get up, they, you know, make a noise. I have no earthly idea why I made that noise or why old people make noises like that. Is it a booster to help them get up faster or something? I have no idea. But it sure helped me get up faster, let me tell you that. Making that noise made me, hey, I can get up faster when I do that. So, kids out there, if y'all can't find yourself getting up faster, use that noise. And see if that helps. Your parents are going to look at you weird, but yeah. You can just say what I always say. Normal is boring, But anyways, if you stuck around this long, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back with more wackiness and silliness and a few, because I'm planning on doing a live later tonight. So around 10 to 11 or 10 to 12, whenever. So, because most kids watch lives and whatnot late. So, and then again, it might change also. So you'll have to just hit that notification bell and subscribe, and you'll be notified whether or not I go live or not, or whether I have a new video up, because I try to have a new video up every single day. As far as I know of, I've only missed quite a few, only because I've been sick or I've been out of town or something like that. So, but yeah, if I don't post for a while, then please be patient, because it means that I'm bringing a whole entire week's worth into one vlog. And I know that may be tiresome for me, because I don't even like editing that much, but I have to, so I will for you guys. But anyways, yeah, like, comment, subscribe wherever that subscribe button is, and like Andrew Schrock says, hit those internet buttons, and I will see you in the next vlog or the next live. And I've taken that off of someone that I used to adore. I say used to because I'm no longer in that community anymore, even though I would love to, but I stay out because of the trolls, like I said, because I don't want to cause problems for them. Like I said, the whole reason why I've done what I've done was to help that community. I don't want to hurt the community. I didn't want to hurt it. I was only doing, what my job was. I may have overstepped my bounds a little, but whenever getting a new mod, whenever you're getting a mod, you have to find out a way to let them know what your expectations are. Do I want to become a mod again for that community? If they will have me back as one? Yes. Why? I've learned my lesson. I will go in asking questions about, that community from now on. But as it stands right now, I'm not followed. And it's like they kicked me out of being followed. So yeah. The AC's making some real bad noise there. Should run quiet, but now it's like and shaking the whole ground here. I don't know if that's natural or not. Anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye. And that was Midnight Metaphor Show.